to that back room, and it will literally move him right back onto you. So if you have someone that's hanging out over here, you can move them as well, just even if he's not looking to pin me. And then just remember, we looked at this before, I will move Lance forward with my legs and most likely shoot in on the legs in some sort of fashion, just because we are flat on our back. And it's gonna be a long road to recovery if I don't go under and get in on the legs in their next guard or the other tools that we've looked at in the previous lessons. So he's there smashing me. And what it looks like with that lens is got my elbow deep. We're going to use this position when we're here in our shin to shin. I'm going to use a press off the ground, and my knees are just going to windshield wiper to the other side of the room. And it's literally going to pull him right up onto your chest, and then we can start attacking. So one more time, we'll slightly change the angle just to remember. We'll look at the legs, how they work really quickly. Is that when we're here, we're on this side-on situation. My left elbow goes in nice and deep. I then remove my left leg so that my right foot, again, holds that leg into play. Okay, that's how I hold it. Once we're here, elbow deep is in position. I press my tricep into the ground and I just windshield wiper my knees to the other side. There it is. And then you guys can go into whatever scenarios you wish. X guard, your overwrap X, etc., whichever attack sequence you might like from shin to shin, it makes it available again. So just if they're not there, just pressing, moving your windshield wiper, your knees, same ending as we looked at previously, except he's not putting his knee there. I'm going to move it there for him. Okay, we're in shin to shin here, and we're looking at some troubleshooting things that might happen when you lock in, especially when you lock in and you're not able to move him or bring your training partner forward. A really common thing is that they can step back. Okay? When you're in shin to shin, again, if I don't bring him forward hard enough, then his weight is equal on his legs. It allows him to circle this leg back a bit. So there are a couple different stages that how far this leg can go. One is he just steps back enough, but he's still standing. So this is a little bit different than if he back steps and sits on me like that. It's two different things. Okay, so let's address where he's on the standing scenario first. And he back steps. Let's move a little bit this way first. Yep. So he's standing, he back steps. All right. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep him at this angle with my left arm. So my left arm is going to go and lace or leg weave, essentially, this far leg. Okay. What we're also going to do is I'm going to take my shoulder into the near knee, and I'm going to circle my right leg back so it begins spinning him, and then pick up his ankle onto my hip. Now, I don't want to leave my arm in here for too much longer. I'm going to then come up on the knee, and you're going to see, oh, wait, this looks very familiar. It's the same breakdown that we used when we did our takedown from the feet. We cracked them down forward. So it's a very similar situation that we're creating here. We're going to come out, we're going to block the far knee. My hand is going to be on the ankle. And so when we're here, we're going to rotate into this position where we're blocking and pulling and driving. So your shin to shin is going to go onto the ground, and we're going to we're basically coming up on sort of a low sweep single finish. So again, I'm here, Lance takes a step backwards. We're going to block that knee, so he's no longer going to come forward. But we do need to rotate my legs around as well so that my shoulder can act as a bar behind this knee and take this foot off the ground. Okay? If I don't drive forward hard enough, this leg's going to be heavy. So when we block and drive, now I can get this leg off the ground and I can begin coming up. Now, You can keep this hand here for a decent amount of time, but it's not a good idea to keep it here for a long, long time. We just come up and shelf the leg, and now we can, if I'm staying on the ground, if we shelf the leg, we can transfer to the knee, transfer to the far hip. If we have that other finish down to a science, then just come up to the hip, drive forward, spin his leg, break down that arm, and now we're ready to go on the offense there from turtle or et cetera, et cetera. Or if he rolls, we ride him out and get the Kimura. So he's giving you access to that as long as he's on the feet. We weave the leg, make sure our shoulder is driving into the knee forward, which takes the leg off the floor, and then we can come to the standing or we can grab the knee. Let me show you the shelf one more time of the leg so that we have that as an option. So again,